Are you renting? Why keep paying for someone else's mortgage when you could invest in your future? Discover homeownership benefits.
They're paying my mortgage on the property. The tenants are paying the mortgage. So you would be better off paying your own mortgage, even if you're not gaining a ton of equity at the time and the rate is not as attractive as you like. At some point, the rate will come down to a rate that you feel confident with that you can refinance, or I'll refinance it for you at the right time. And now you're gaining more equity. Houses have gone up, over value since the beginning of time. There's only one downtick, I think, in the last 50 years. So home ownership is critical. So that's one of my real passions is to get these people into home ownership. So
It's kind of like the old saying, God is not making any more land. So you better make sure get your own piece and buy a house or build a house on it.
yep, exactly. Get into the house as soon as you can. And I have a perfect example is about 3 years ago when we really had no inventory out there. The clients could not find a house, but they knew they would be better off in maybe not the house of their dreams and stop paying rent. So the house has already gone up 20% in equity. They only put down 5% at the time. So they've already picked up 15% equity in the house. They've made the improvements on the house that they wanted to. So now it feels like their home. They redid the kitchen. They made it, they changed out a couple of features in the house. Nothing crazy. We're not talking about adding on additions. And now that house that was maybe just okay in the corner is now their dream home. And at some point, if they expand their family, then they'll move to a bigger house. But all along, they're gaining wealth. So that's a critical thing is just to get started.
I agree. I mean, it's like the old saying, that the sooner you get started, the better off you'll be. Now,
That's the same for your industry as well.
yeah, when it comes to the process, what would you say? How long does it take for someone to get like any kind of type of loan, let's just say conventional or an FHA loan? How does the process look like, and what kind of time frame people are looking at for right now?
Yeah. So typically, if a client were to call me today and they had their documents all ready to go, we can get them pre-approved sometimes the same day. So if you're not sure of the process and you don't have your documents, I would think in a week, let's say I ask you for maybe your tax returns or some W-2s and you're tracking down some documents. So I would say, let's say a week max, we have you at least an answer to whether or not when we qualify, not qualified, you're pre-approved and what dollar amount you're shopping. So once we get your pre-approval letter out there, now you're working with a realtor, and now you're shopping with confidence. Let's say you find the house.
Right.
If you find the house and you're under contract, that all should be done in 30 days or less. So the key really is just to get started. Let me get you pre-approved, or if there's something that we need to work on, let's get working on that now, so that you're ready to shop with confidence when the time comes. I'd rather have you shopping with confidence. So when the house on the market does come available, you're not scrambling, going, I should have done this 2 months ago. I didn't think the house was ever going to become available. Now it's available. I'm not prepared. I don't know how much money I need. I don't know if I can get qualified. So we try to stay, ahead of the entire home shopping process. We should be your first stop.
Now, some of the people that are listening to that, they may say, hey, you know what? I have my brother, I have my nieces that just got a mortgage license. Why should they use you as opposed to using the brother that just got a mortgage license or their sister just mortgage license? What's the difference?
Yeah, sure. It's just like, I think someone brought it up in a networking group the other day that, they needed back surgery and one of their friends just graduated medical school. So are you going to use the someone who just graduated medical school or the renowned surgeon? So these are the big factors. So the fact that I've been doing this for 4 years, I feel like I have almost a master's degree now in mortgages, where and there's still